everyone. If you want to follow the podcast, our handle for Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube is after 5:30 p.m. No spaces, no colons. You can make the A capital if you want. It won't matter.
Yeah.
Kit, do you have contact information for our fans?
No, I'll give another hint as to my Instagram account. It's like one of the only 2 accounts that have liked every single photo on the After 5:30 Instagram. So, there you go. See if you can figure it out.
Okay, Harvey.
So I was just going to ask you guys, what made you think this was a great idea to do? It is a great idea, but what you were just sitting around one day and saying, "Gee, it's 5:30. You want to go to a bar or do you want to do a radio show?" Oh, let's do a radio show. That sounds like more fun.
That'd be a good story to tell.
That would be, that'd be a lot. I don't want to say more respectable story, but it would be a lot like more legitimate. I think it was more like we were usually in the office after pretty late, and I usually started saying crazier and crazier things as the evening went on. And so like Zach would usually find them pretty entertaining. He was like, I wish we had like some way to record all this
We
stuff.
talked about like making movies, comics, writing books.
We've talked about a lot of media, and Zach was like, we should do a podcast, and I'm not like the most follow through kind of guy, but then he bought the mic, so he was like, I felt invested.
This was also actually the most doable form of media.
Yeah, true.
3 mics and a headphone splitter instead of like recording equipment, all that.
Well, I think it's a good idea. I think the fact you've done technology is great. You're pulling those things. Maybe you should, I don't know, some talent maybe? Do you have any entertainment?
Our manager has suggested.
Talks about that.
Yeah, our manager has suggested that we have maybe like live music or a live artist or something. It's like, student or something. Just come on and play. What else did she suggest? I don't know what else you could do talent-wise that's just purely audio, but...
Sponsors.
Oh, right.
Get your latest
sponsors.
sponsors.
She says, we'd like to have sponsors someday, maybe.
Well, I do a radio show once a month on the local radio, and the interviewer is this local guy that everybody likes. And he's the nicest interviewer. Because we look across the studio, and he'll start to ask a question that I don't want to even come close to. Something that happens on campus that he knows I'm prickly about, and I'll just look at him and I'll just give him the cut across the throat.
Oh, that's why you've been doing that the whole episode.
And he will completely change the topic for me. I'm like, this is good. This is the way I want to be interviewed. I don't need those crazy interviewers. You guys are very calm too. You're very nice to be.
Yeah, we like to think that you really don't have to prepare much for us or take us seriously.
But we're very glad that we have you.
Yeah.
So I think we're just going to go straight into our bonus segment. We're going to have a teaser, that first sound check, and the main episode. And I'm going to make some cut at the end, and we're going to release this after the main episode one. So this is the bonus track right now.
Okay.
But we're going to have quick fire questions for you. Nothing serious, not like, oh, what do you think about such and such? It's just like fun little stuff. And I think I'll start off. But first question, Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you've just made one person in particular over in the ITC very, very happy.
See, I Starbucks coffee is too strong for me.
Too strong.
I'm a medium roasted person, and Dunkin' Donuts is just that perfect.
Okay. You do realize it's gas station coffee, right?
Yeah. It's still Starbucks now, though.
Grape or strawberry jam?
Strawberry jam. Well, totally strawberry jam. But the raspberries, the
See,
blueberries.
it was a trick question. It was a trick question.
You gotta go.
I was going to tell you.
These are neither
That's
at the top of the
hilarious.
list.
It was neither. I was telling Zach, I was like, it's a trick question. Raspberry is the actual answer. No one,
You said that on the way here.
he can confirm. Wow, that makes me really happy that you knew that. Okay.
Right on point.
Wow.
For me, I like both of them, but strawberry is always a nice surprise because I always expect grape.
Great.
Strawberry's a nice surprise.
I mean, the grape is so bad they put it in those giant squeeze bottles.
Yeah.
You can squeeze out the grape.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
They've
How can you make
tainted
something
it.
that almost could be good so tasteless or distasteful?
Yeah, I completely agree on your.
Not that there's anything wrong with Grape Farm. Or
No.
something.
We love them. It's just the way America has marketed grape jams.
Maybe they should use it for wines instead of
Mhm.
jelly.
Stick to the wines. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I know you're a New York native. Yankees or Mets?
Neither.
Oh wow.
Neither. You know, I'm a
Baltimore Orioles?
I'm a Pirates fan.
Pirates.
No kidding.
Ah, I wouldn't
and
guess that.
I grew up. My dad grew up in Pittsburgh, and when I first learned to know anything about baseball, Roberto Clemente, Willie Stargell were playing for the Pirates, and I could get the Pirates radio station in on my parents' giant radio near Syracuse. So yeah,
And that's
Pittsburgh
when you knew.
Pirates.
That's
Mets.
when you knew.
So I don't like the Mets because they were in the same league as the Pirates, and I don't like the Yankees because
Everybody loves to
the
eat them.
Yankees.
everybody loves to hate them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Great.
Cheeseburger or hot dog. You're at a barbecue. There you go.
I don't eat meat.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know
okay.
that.
Veggie cheeseburger or veggie. What sort of shape would you like your not meat to be in?
Flat and cylindrical. Yeah.
Okay,
So I think
I
we're
agree.
going with a veggie burger.
yeah,
burger,
I would
okay.
do the same.
But I I wasn't always a vegetarian. But I do love a great hamburger. I
Yeah.
mean, there's something about the toastiness of that smell that comes
Yeah,
off.
like a little bit like darkened too.
Yeah.
Especially when you get a nice bun too.
Yeah, buns. Yeah, the bread's important too.
We talk about food a lot at 5:30. I'll bet.
Oh yeah.
We did on the last episode.
Yeah, the last episode we talked a lot about food and fake food.
Also, we didn't mention Will this episode.
Oh.
So, hey, Will.
Yeah.
He's our most dedicated listener.
He's
we
our
always mention.
what do we call him? Editor,
Or
creative
director.
assistant or something. Director. He has got a lot of titles, but he gives us our criticism.
Do you
Listens to
get
every
to
episode.
see how many people have listened to this?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not sure if it's mainly just us or if it's other people, but
Do you forward it to your parents and your sisters and brothers? And
My parents
I-
don't listen to it.
my parents love to talk about it, but they don't really listen to it either. So
Next question. Don't think too much about this. Toilet paper, over or under?
over.
yes.
I haven't formed an opinion. I'll have to go home and check. And I'll
Really?
get back to you. I don't know.
I thought this was like a easy question.
I think it's supposed to be over, so it's
It's
easier
over.
to get to. But if you have a pet or a cat or something, they'll spin it. So you should put it under so it doesn't undo itself when they spin
There's
it.
there's
but I don't
an
have a
old there's
pet.
an old All in the Family episode where Archie Bunker has to describe when it's over, not under. So it's flashback.
Someone in my apartment keeps putting it under, and I have to change it every
No,
time. I
no,
don't know
it
who
doesn't
does
work.
that.
It doesn't work. It starts
Like-
to spin upside down and it doesn't come out.
Like, what are we, psychopaths? Like, let's just put it on normally.
Or just lay it on the floor and twist it off.
Yeah, I'd rather be a savage than put it under. Jeez. Me, right?
Yes, you.
Katy Perry or Taylor Swift?
Katy Perry.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the first one we've disagreed on. It's okay.
Did you really ask me and I said Katy Perry? Because I don't remember saying Katy Perry to you before today.
We had discussed it, but not like an official, like, either or, really. I think you just said you like Katy Perry a little bit more.
But I'll bet if you played a Katy Perry station, right, on Amazon or something, the next song would be Taylor Swift.
yeah, they're in the same field.
Very
definitely.
related.
Yeah.
So you're out of quickfire questions, right?
Mhm.
I'm out of quickfire questions too, so that's about it now.
Boxers or jockey?
Boxers.
Boxers.
Okay, 3
Yeah.
for 3. It's good.
All right, good. I'm glad we all agree.
All right, great. This is after 5:30. We had Mr. President here with us today, Harvey. I don't think I got to slip that in,
No.
Mr. President.
And,
That's all right.
and Zach and Krista, you are great at this. I think there's a future for you.
Oh, I
Great.
wish.
That's great to hear.
And I can imagine you sitting there in the lab going, that last experiment just totally bombed. I've been running it for 4 weeks. I have no data from it. I need something else to do. I'm going to make a podcast.
What's the farthest thing we can do from science? Podcasting might be a good ways to
Build
start.
bicycles.
Yeah, we're just here talking about the
Get that
issues
engine
that
on there.
Americans have, like cheeseburger, hot dog, Katy Perry, Taylor Swift. We're just there to we're there for the people, I think.
And these are highbrow intellectual topics that you have to discuss only after work because
Right.
it doesn't count for work.
After 5:30.
I
Yeah.
think that's why you do that after 5:30. Do you guys get in at 8:30? Is that
Sometimes we get in somewhere else. I usually come to campus earlier, but get to the lab later.
Yeah.
Get to the podcasting later. But yeah, thanks for being on. Definitely one of our better guests.
Ooh, shots.
Yeah. That's to everyone else out there, Standards are raising.
I've enjoyed it. Thank you very much. If you have anything that you need to fill in later on, just send me a script and I'll read it.
But we're gonna have to fix that Dunkin'
Excellent.
Donuts comment, so I'll send that.
Dunkin' Donuts. Not that there's anything wrong with Starbucks.
There we go. He said Starbucks. We'll clip it in.
We got it now.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for being on.
Thank you.
This is after 5:30,
After 5:30. Bye.
and the song ended at the same time.
Wow. I don't know if we could have done that better.
You guys are fun.